This is a short overview of the functionality and content found on the State and Local Tax subpage of Lexis Advance Tax. Advanced Tax State and Local subpage expedites your research by surfacing all relevant content for state, local, and multi-state research in a logically organized way. The intuitive layout makes it quick and easy to find exactly the materials you need and access them in the way that best suits your research, whether it be in one jurisdiction, several, or in all 50 states. As soon as you arrive on the State and Local Tax subpage, you'll notice it's divided into parts, called pods. Pods can be expanded or collapsed. We'll return to the Recent and Favorite Sources pod in a moment, but first let's focus on the Multi-State and State-Specific Sources pods. Multi-State Sources aggregates primary source material from all states, from statutes to municipal codes, along with secondary or analytical materials that are multi-state in orientation and scope. Here you can select the type of content you wish to search across all states and territories. For example, if you wish to examine all statutory provisions that grant state research and development credits in any state, nationwide, with one click you can select a comprehensive statutory source set, including legislative history and proposed legislation, and search across all jurisdictions. Content categories include multiple sources. By expanding the category, you can also select particular sources and limit your search even more precisely. Continuing our example, if you need to locate only current statutes and not legislative materials, you can pinpoint your results accordingly. Having the capability to search only what you need in multi-state research saves you time in reviewing results. In the multi-state sources area, you can also find efficient guidance in your research by turning to secondary analysis. For example, Lexis multi-state tax charts provide direction to the governing statutes and relevant law in all 50 states for over 200 commonly researched multi-state issues. Charts are easily accessible by topic through their table of contents. For deeper analysis, multi-state sources also includes a broad range of treatises and practice guides, news and journals, including Bender State Taxation Treaties, Tax Analyst State Tax Today News, NYU Institute on State and Local Taxation, and more. These secondary or analytical materials can be browsed through tables of contents, searched together or individually, and combined with all other categories of content. If your matter involves taxation in only one state or a few states, you can turn to the State-Specific Sources pod. State-Specific Sources alphabetically arranges all primary and secondary content by state, including DC and U.S. territories. This enables you to save time and effort by searching just those jurisdictions of concern. We can select and search all content for one or more states in any combination we require. Each state's source list can be expanded, allowing us to limit our search within a state jurisdiction to particular categories or types of content also. For example, we can choose to search only California's statutory or regulatory, case law, or administrative materials, as well as municipal codes and secondary content, such as practice insights, which are brief practitioner-authored commentaries on selected statutes with practical tips for dealing with the issue, and treatises and practice guides. As we saw in the multi-state sources area, categories can be expanded further to search or browse specific sources. Here, for example, expanding treatises and practice guides drills down to the level of individual California-specific titles, along with browsable tables of contents. Hundreds of state-specific treatises and practice guides, including Matthew Bender treatises, state bar analytical materials, and other analyses, are available in the state-specific sources area. If you frequently conduct research in several jurisdictions or multiple categories of content, you can save your personal combinations of content by clicking on the star in the narrow by-bar. Sources are saved to your Recent and Favorite Sources pod, eliminating the need to select them again in future. Following this quick overview of content and functionality, to learn more about research on the State and Local Practice Area page, please view the Searching State and Local Tax Content video.